So I'm out of the wind a little bit here. Just a quick note, it's slow going. It's a really tough slog today out of New Glasgow. I'm struggling, probably only doing about 2 kilometers an hour, which is very slow for me. And it's a tough day, lots of ice, a lot of deep snow, not enough room with the traffic, and this wind is brutal. So yeah, not going to get far today, but at least I'll make a little headway, and tomorrow should be a better day. Hi there. So Sunday early afternoon, and I gotta say, this is turning into a real exercise in patience and persistence. I was having a slog of a day, a hard time walking down the side of the highway today. So much snow, ice, wind, headwind. And then I was stopped by the RCMP and strongly encouraged to get off the highway. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. He drove me back to another Tim Hortons and told me to bunk down for the night. And I don't know what he meant by that, but I know he meant well. He didn't want me to get hit on the highway, but yeah, this is frustrating to say the least. So yeah. I'm holed up here already. We'll try it again tomorrow, see what happens. Hopefully they've cleared some more snow and I can get through, because I didn't even get K&K in today. Anyway, depressing little Sunday, but tomorrow's got to be a better day, right? Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning. Yesterday was not a good day, but today's a new day. I'm going to try and forget all about the events of yesterday, and I'm going to enjoy this one. I think it's going to be clear and sunny. It's very cold right now. I think we're at minus 21. But I slept well, and I had a good campsite here. Beautiful place. Yeah, I was well protected, and I'm just making some breakfast now. So we'll see you from the road. Take care. So it's easy for me to let go of yesterday's negativity with all this blue sky and sunshine. It's actually a beautiful day for walking. A little chilly, but it's beautiful. So this week I kind of wanted to answer a question that's on most people's minds, and rightly so. The first question, or the most common question I get from people is, why are you doing this? Why are you walking, Tony? And the simple answer is, I love walking. I love these adventures. I like challenging myself. And that's the biggest reason why I'm doing this. Or the most obvious, I should say, not the biggest. It's the most obvious reason why I'm doing this. And it's the simplest explanation I can give people. But there's a much deeper reason why I'm walking this. And I kind of wanted to explore that this week and explain myself and let you all know what's going on in my head. So you see, it all kind of started when I was a young guy, 22 years old. I was living in Toronto at the time, and I was feeling a little lost, a without direction, as 22-year-olds often are. And I decided to go out on a little adventure and kind of find myself. So I bought a bicycle and I rode down to Mexico from Toronto. And it was tough, but it was a fantastic experience. And I was hooked on these long distance kind of journeys ever since then. So it was about that time that I discovered the writings of Henry David Thoreau, and especially Walden. That book had a profound impact on me. It really inspired me and changed my life. And part of the reason I'm doing this trip, a big part of the reason I'm doing this trip, is because of his inspiration. I wanted to go out and live deliberately and experience all that life had to throw at me this year. You know, with the weather, the people, and I want to do it right here in my own backyard in Canada. I want to experience everything coast to coast, all 4 seasons, and it's proven to be a challenge so far with the winter, but that's what I came out here to do. I want to experience it all. So, once again, Google took me down a road that isn't actually a road, and I think I've got about 20 kilometers on this before I get to another junction. So I'm hoping this dozer cleared everything away and that I can get right through. Otherwise, it's like I said the last time around, this is going to be a long day or a wasted days. So I'll truck on here for a little while and see what happens. Good Wednesday afternoon. So obviously I didn't update yesterday or this morning. Yesterday the dead end that I thought I was on was a dead end, in fact, and I had to turn around. Thankfully I didn't go more than an hour or so, so I backtracked quick enough. And after just a short walk, you know, it was only a few kilometers into Truro, I stopped in a Smitty's restaurant there and had a breakfast, warmed up, stayed a lot longer than I should have. Probably was there 2 hours just for bacon and eggs, but it was worth it. I needed to stop and rest and thaw. And now I'm walking west of Truro. Might even get a bite to eat in Masstown. I know they've got a market there, so it's possible I'll get a little bite to eat or a deli or something. Yeah, and last night was once again a very cold one, minus 27, 28 this morning when I woke up. So all I could do was get some breakfast in me, pack up and get moving before I froze up to death. And surprisingly, we went from minus 27, 28 this morning to, you know, it's just afternoon now and I'm about minus 8. And it is supposed to get on the plus side and start raining late afternoon or early evening. So hopefully I'm tucked in my tent before the rain starts. So when it comes to my body, my knee is actually holding up really well. It's almost 100%. It's almost back to normal. But I've got new issues to deal with. My hips now. And it's something that's been ongoing for a long time. I think it's just aging. Every time I go camping, sleeping outdoors on the ground, my hips hurt and they wake me up in the night. So yeah, they wake me up every night. And I knew that coming into this trip that this was going to be an issue. It has been every night, but it seems that the cold makes matters worse. So these last few days when it was really cold, although I was warm enough in my sleeping bag, my hips really hurt a lot. And normally when I get up and start walking in the morning, the pain goes away, but that hasn't been the case these last few days. So I'll keep you posted as things warm up. Good morning. It is Thursday, I think. Didn't report in last night. Again, too tired. Just packed it in, set up tent, and went to sleep. And today, the rain has eased up a little bit, but it's been raining off and on all day, all morning, and it's supposed to continue throughout the day. At periods, hard, heavy rain. I'm just feeling beat down, so I decided to not travel today. I'm just going to spend the day in my tent here and regroup. I don't know if it's the head cold or the weather, or I'm just drained, but I don't have the emotional fortitude to carry on today. So hopefully tomorrow is an easier day. I'll get up refreshed, and although it's supposed to be freezing rain and snow tomorrow, sleet, hopefully it's going to be a more positive day. It's been a hard week for me. I don't know why this week has been so hard. You know, I'm a month in now. It should be getting easier, but this has been a really tough week with cold weather and the head cold. Yeah, just drained emotionally. So I'll give you an update later today, see how things are and what my decisions are for tomorrow. Good afternoon. So it's Friday, and as you can see, I'm back in my tent again. I don't know if you can hear the sleet, the ice pellets coming down, but I only got, an hour or two of walk in this morning, and I was soaked to the bone. Even with my rain gear on, I was soaked. So set up tent again, and I'm spending another day in the tent. This ice pellets and snow is supposed to continue on till tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping that I can get back on the highway tomorrow morning and cover some miles, but we shall see. It's been an interesting week this week, that's for sure. Good Saturday morning. So I've just packed up camp, and you can see this is all the ice pellets that accumulated on my tent last night or yesterday throughout the day. So it was interesting setting up camp this morning, and it's not snowing right now, which is a bonus. It's not too cold right now, even though it's supposed to get cold tonight. Yeah, I'm going to head out on the road here, and we'll see how I make some progress, but I might be hitching in today. This week has done me in, and a ride might be a good thing for me. A ride in a hotel room. It's been an exhausting week. I find it interesting that this is a week that I was talking about my purpose, my reason for doing this, and I said, I wanted to live deliberately, and I wanted to experience everything that life had to dish out at me. And this week I've really experienced a lot of the challenges, difficulties, negativity. So looking forward to brighter days. Looking forward to a little more joy than there was this week. But I'm good. I'm still alive. I'm doing well. I'll be better in the future. That's Canada on a Saturday morning. It's dead. So just to give you an idea of what I've had to deal with this past week for weather. Started with Saturday, last Saturday, so a week ago today. Monster storm near New Glasgow, 40 to 50 centimeters of snow. I was holed up in a hotel there. And then I did get out on the road the following day, and didn't get far. I was taken off the road by the RCMP. Unfortunately, not a positive experience for me. And that followed by 3 really cold nights, minus 25, minus 27, and minus 28. And then I got past Masstown here towards Amherst, and I spent a day and a half in my tent with freezing ice pellets that accumulated 15 centimeters. And today it's snowing. So it's been an interesting week. The weather really dominated, sucked the life out of me. But this can't keep up forever. So it's going to get better. It's going to get better one day, and let's hope it's tomorrow. Yeah, this is my Saturday, and that has been my week. All right, take care. I'll see you next week.